Good afternoon, everybody. Tile 413, February the 2nd, on this Friday afternoon. Hope you're all well. And as you can see, I've got a tile ready. I've inked it up with a little bit of colour cloud. Let's have a look. I've got the Chic Viola, and I've used, here we go, where is it? Blush Pink. There, you can tell I use that one a lot. And I've used my Masquerade, one of the Masquerade background stencils. So they are coming out to you at the minute. If you've got yours, you'll be able to add a little bit in the background. So, okay, if we're ready to go, I've got my notes here, got my pen, pencil, tortillon and all things that Tangly needed. Let's get going, shall we? Okay, first things first then, let's have a look. I'm going to start with pencil, purely because what I'd like to do is put myself a couple of bubbles in. Let's say a couple, see they're not too small. So let's go in with, I'm going to put one here. Again, look at them to be, you know, not too small, because of course we're going to put something in there. Let's put that one in there. And I'm going to put one sort of slightly up here as well, okay? If they cross over slightly, that's fine. What they're sort of close together. Two's fine, okay? All right, so now we've got the context of the size of that. Let's come on in, have a closer look at them. All right, so still with pencil, let's take this first one. And I want 5 sections in here. It's a little bit different. You can't just sort of split it. So you've got to imagine where the middle is. Let's put the first line in. And then we sort of want, think pizza too. So if you put this one here, see, that's, you've only got 3 there. And those slices are going to be smaller. So it's going to be a little bit smaller. You see? So that sort of gives us the 5. And let's do the same with this one. So sort of find the middle. Think pizza slices, but if you go down halfway, you're going to get 2 big slices and then 3 little ones. You want to try and even it out if you can. Okay, they're a bit different, that's fine. Okay. Oh no, the puppy's chewed up a pencil. I missed that little bit. It sort of came on and then flicked. Goodness me. What are we going to do with these pups? All right, so here we go. Pen 03 as normal. And first thing I want to do on the inside here is I'm not going to do a bubble. I'm going to create a curve here, and then a curve, and a curve, and a curve, and a curve. And then inside, we're going to go inside. Now, if you've drawn a real small one, you could draw that on the outside. So let's do the same on this one. Okay. Rose, if you're worrying about the pencils, don't worry, they're fine. I've got all the paperwork that says that they're safe. So, okay. So let's have a look at this then. I'm going to come in this section. Yeah, no, it's not lead. It's not lead. No. Pencils very rarely these days are made from lead. It's all graphite. I think it's just a term that we tend to use, that we say lead pencil. They're not lead. Okay, you see, so I'm coming in and then sort of doing a bit of a wobble and then back in and down. Same again. In. A bit of a wobble. Back in. Oh, I'm glad post's arriving. I know we were all a bit nervous after Christmas, because I know we had issues, but all that's dealt with now, or hopefully it is anyway. And of course, you know, you ever get a problem, you contact us, speak to us, whether it's on the phone or whether it's an email. You can always get in touch. Okay. Oh, really, Jackie? It's interesting. Yeah. So little flips coming out. I'm putting 3 in there. Sometimes you can only get 2 or you can get more. It's up to you. Oh, Richard. I know. I think, do you know what, actually, some people do worry about creating wobbly lines, but some people who can't actually do them because they're so determined they'll get it straight, and they find it quite a struggle. So, you know, we all have our own little nemesis, don't we, I suppose? Or our own little Achilles heel. But you know what? If you think that you struggle too much and you don't want to do a wavy edge, you can do a straight one. I think that's the beauty of this, isn't it? It's giving you a guide, and you can do whatever you feel that works for you. It's entirely up to you what you do with it. And I think that's where it works so well. Okay. So does anybody know about this announcement this afternoon on Hobby Maker then? Anybody got any ideas? I have no idea. Hello, Leslie. All right, you see this one, look, I have done a bit bigger than that one, and that's fine. So I think what I'm going to do is have that at the bottom. I'm going to fill in that middle section there. And you are. That's it. It's different, doesn't it, with that fill in? And of course it needs a bit of a stem, so I'm sticky with my black pen. Imagine the middle. I'm going to put a bit of a curve. You can do it anyway. I'm going to come in here because I want this one to sort of sit. There you go, not too thin because it's got a whole quite a big flower head. Oh, Jackie, now I don't know. Apparently, Scott's announcing something. I think it must be a new supplier because there's 2 shows of it. I don't know. I don't know, Maureen. That's why I'm asking. Okay. All right, give it a little bit of light. I'm not put any here, you notice, just on this side. Okay. So I'm going to come in now with a curve, and I want it to sort of go from the ground upwards. So let's draw that in. Not too small, see? And then I'm going to sort of see there. Oh, to be honest, Jackie, the only way I know is because somebody messaged me and asked me if I knew what it was. I was like, no, didn't know anything about it. Got 2 curves there, 2 loops. I want to do the same here, but as we know, it's going to go under and through all this. So if you're not sure where those loops are going to go, draw it in pencil. I mean, you can do it in pen if you're happy to do that. See, let's go in a little bit bigger. And if I then come in and draw in the bits that I can see, so the stems are not touched in any way, you see? And then I've got a rubber. Using this travel kit, you know, has really helped. It's really revolutionised me. I've always got my basic kit with me wherever I go. I did have before, but I think I carried too many. There you go. See, so it looks like it's going behind. Maybe Dobby's. No, Dobby's most definitely here. He's been helping to print and cut some bits and pieces ready for next week. So he's most definitely back in and working. And he's keeping an eye on the punch and that. It would be funny, yeah. Okay, I've put some little dots and lines in there, okay? All right, so let's bring this up. And I'm going to go around that loop. Take your time, you don't want it to be too far away. And then around this one. I'm going to stop there. And then around this. I know, Jackie, I'll make sure that we're done in time. We'll be done before 3 and you'll have enough time to get a cup of tea. All right, there you go. So then on the top, filling this second bit in, if I do it this way, I'm going to come in around that. Don't make these too fat and don't sort of go too much in too quickly because you've got to get not quite to the top. Because at the top there, I'm going to put like a little loop, see? And then this, again, I'm going to come from, see, I'll probably get another one in there, but I'm going to try and join the lines if I can, you see? So, working my way into there. All right. Let's have a look. So, that's our sort of first one. I want to put another one in. But again, because it's going to be behind these flowers, I'm going to come in with my pencil. And it's going to sort of come up here and round there. So you can see, I'm not really going to get much in there because it's going to be that kind of loop. You see, just those little bits. And the same here. Because it's in pencil, it just makes life so much easier. and then it's sort of going to go round. Let's put that bit in first. So I'm going to see that bit, look, like so, and that bit. And a little bit there. Okay. And then let's bring that in. Again, try not to make it too small too soon, because it's got quite a way to travel, you see. Same this way, so I don't need to put all of that in. I just know there's going to sort of be one coming maybe there, look. So I'll see a bit of it there, and then the rest I can do in pen. So again, let's put this bit in and imagine sort of where that's going to be, and then we can bring this in, see? Let's bring that. Probably going to stop it there actually. And there. Let's work on this shape here. Taking it all the way to the top and then matching it on this side. Like that. Okay. So all this bit in the middle we don't need. We just want the bits that we can see. And of course, before you use a rubber, make sure that your ink's dried off, okay? As long as you've got this sort of going in there. I'm liking that. Okay, so next little bit. I'm going to sort of come up and out the top. So again, if you want to do a pencil version, but I'm going to sort of imagine it's here. It's along. Create a curl. If you want to do it the other way around, please feel free to do so. So then this one, now again, watch, I'm not going to go straight. I'm going to come into curve. A curve. All right, so that's going to sort of go all behind there. Let's go in a little bit bigger. So then let's fill this line here with bubbles. Any little gaps, fill in. That's that bit. I'm going to put like a little highlight in there as well, almost like a little smile, isn't it? Without the eyes, little eyes. Good. Okay, so let's go back out, see what we've done there. It's nice having that one, isn't it? So I'm going to come up and out here. So again, I'm always coming from this bottom section here, look. Up and down. And I'm going to fill that in. And the nice thing sometimes, as well as having the bobble, if you extend the line a little bit, it gives you a little bit of a different shape. Let's bring one in. So I'm going to go over the top there, put the bobble, fill it in, and I'm going to just extend that end. So let's put a couple here as well. So again, bobble, and extend that top end, you see. You don't have to have two every single time. Do you know what, I think I'm going to leave it at that. I think I'm not going to put any more. I just like that sort of composition with those three. So it's sort of in the middle area because I wanted to leave a gap here. And I'm going to imagine, again, if you want to, you can come in with, a second, your pencil. I'm just going to use my basic shapes there and put myself like a little corner border in. See, it's nice actually, that's got a bit of a round on it. You can do the same with your red ruler because that's got a rounded edge, or you can do straight. It's just a guide. Okay, so I've got that on two sides diagonally. Okay, so let's go in this corner. Let's do one at a time. Okay, ready? Let's go in a bit. So starting from here, I'm going to put a curl in, and I want to put a little bobble on the end. And then I'm going to do another one this way. Now, don't try and make them match because they never will. And so they're going to be slightly different sizes as I work my way up. Let's do another one there, see? I'm going to join that. And maybe just sort of a little one on the top. So if I turn it round, and here, look. Sort of one in there, one there, and again those. So I've not tried to make them the same. jacket. I'm using my 03. I always use my 03. My 05s are more for the thickening lines, things like that. But more often than not, it's a 3. So same again, look. And then along. Now you notice I'm sort of keeping within the border line there. Not making it sort of a real, sort of a straight thing. So I'm going to go off a little bit there anyway. So I've gone down a bit further. And same on this side. I'm not going to go as far though because of course I'll end up in the drawing. So maybe just sort of 1. Okay, let's have a look at what we've got. Alright, see? So that one's a little bit longer there, but I quite like that. I didn't want them exactly the same. I'm going to remove that pencil line now, because I don't need that either. Okay. Rosetta's colour cloud. Yeah, I did mention at the beginning what colours I used. So if you want to use exact same colours, they're there, but you can use anything you like. So we're back here on this corner. What I want to do here is, I'm not going to start right at the top here. I'm going to start about there. And I want to follow the shape round. Quite close. You know, just sort of curving those edges as I go. So I can get to about there. And then I'm going to have to turn it. And I'm coming back round. Follow it. Keep going. And when I get to the top here, I'm going to sort of go along a little bit more. I want to do the same here, so I'm going to go up and straight up there a little bit. And then I can come back round, following the shape on the other side. So round we go. Along we go. So I'm going to put some little dots on the end there. And this one, I can't really put dots there because it's almost joining that line. Didn't plan it that way, it's just how it kind of happened. Let's have a look, see? So let's do the same on this one. Now you know we've got a bit of a straight now. If you imagine, it's sort of going to be more here. Let's put those lines in so I know where I'm working to. And then I can follow that round, just as I did the last one. You know, not too sharp on those corners, just sort of round them off a little bit. Keep it going. Okay. And in and along. Like so. And then same on the other side, so I'm going to follow that line again. Round it comes. Just do enough until you're ready to stop and then move your tile. And round we come. And so keep it going. Okay. And then again, I can probably get a little dot in there. Let's put some in there. Okay. So let's have a look. What we're going to do with this colour. Well, I think it's going to appreciate a bit of colour. So I think maybe this one here, use a bit of purple and this a bit of pink. Okay, so what have I got here? I've got my mid-pink purple. And I might mix it up actually. Usually I'll put that with light pink purple, but I think today I might go with a bit of forget-me-not. So, okay, using the mid-pink purple. Now, of course, if you want to do just colour. Okay. Oh, hi, Lynn. Lovely to see you. Well, not see you, but you know what I mean. To hear from you. So, if you were going to use a regular pencil and your graphite and Tortillon, this would be where you put your pencil. And then you'd blend it out with the Tortillon. Okay. It's going to ease off the pressure a little bit as I work my way up there. Okay, so I've gone quite a way up. Yeah. And I'm bringing in my forget-me-not. going to add it in sort of, so I want to blend it together a little bit. So you get in a bit of a pinky purple and then a bit of a bluey purple going on with it. Let's go in a little. Okay. And then same in there. Okay, now I know that I've got ink in the background and things, but the pencil's going to go over that, so that's going to be fine. Same with this one. Okay. Okay. I'm going to bring that mid-pink purple back and add just a touch more in there, so the two work together beautifully. So you can actually go out your comfort zone and you can mix them in all sorts of ways. Okay. Back in. It's nice to have a couple of layers going on, isn't it? That sort of goes together, that's fine. I'm going to bring a bit of a darker colour in there. Let's have a look. I've got my night sky. You just where those lines are. Bring a bit of that in. There you go. Let's have a look at that. Alright. So then, next one. Have a look. Now I've got a bit of a peachy colour here, and I've got a bit of my mid-rose. So let's go mid-rose in the bottom edge there. You see, giving it a little bit of an uneven edge as we go around. Okay. And same with this one. Alright. Bring some of that peach in. So again, sometimes you would be more likely to mix your light rose in there, but actually bringing a bit of peach in works quite nice. Nice to mix them up, isn't it? And I think actually another colour that will work really well in here is that lovely brown sugar. It's a lovely colour. We don't all use it often though. It's almost like a cream colour, or a very, very pale coffee colour. Alright, putting those in. Now let's go back in with my rose there. Again, just adding another layer. It's always better to build up the layers than try and go in straight away with it. So, it lasts longer than pencils do. So again, see, bringing that in. A bit more of that now. Same with this one. It's a nice colour, isn't it? That works really well with that pink. I mean, there is a light peach as well, so you could use light peach. So I've only got half a set here. So you could actually mix your light peach as well. So you've got the brown sugar on the bottom. Mixing them in together. There we go. So you've got lovely little flowers there. And I'm going to do now, I'm going to come in with my regular pencil. And I'm going to add some graphite to the insides there. And there. Just at that bottom edge. A little bit on the stem there. Bits in there, look. And then of course up the stem here. I'm going to come back in a minute and I'm going to add a little bit of colour over the top of that graphite. And then here I'm going to follow the shape of that border there. So adding a little bit in there. And same on this one. So I'm not worried too much about how neat that is because it's going to blend in anyway. Yeah. Okay. Tortillon. And let's do the stems first. Okay. I'm just going to swish that, just give it a little bit of a softening. I'm not going to completely cover it all, but it's just nice sometimes to have that bit of a mix. And I want the greens that I'm going to put on there to be slightly more muted. Hence we're going to do the pencil first. Okay. So I'm going to do this little bit. Let's move that on a little bit around there. And same with this one. And now, along we go. Okay, so then I'm going to bring in quite a dark green. Let's have a look. I do quite like my khaki. Okay, let's go in a bit. And I'm going to add some of that in the centre there, just sort of easing it off over the pencil. So again, not pressing on too hard. But what that's going to do is give it a little bit of colour, but you've got that graphite already shaded underneath, so you don't need to think about blending it to anything. See? Same there, look. So sort of over the top, keep it light. Same sort of here. I'm also going to put some inside there. You see, notice I've not coloured the whole of that shape in. I'm colouring in a small amount of it, leaving some of it. Okay. And then of course just on the ends, I'm going to bring a little bit more of that light peach in. You know, I'm not going to try and blend it particularly, I'm just going to give it a little bit of warmth on the ends there. Let's do the same on that one. And then of course, add in a little bit on those bubbles. Let's soften it off. Okay, let's have a little look at that. All right, so there we go. Do you know, it actually didn't take too long at all, that one didn't. I do find these days we are a little bit quicker with them. But, you know, there's so many other things you can do with them. I don't know, an hour sometimes out of your day can be quite a lot. So doing something like this a little bit quicker. You can always pause it later and switch it off and on when you're ready. So we're almost there. Okay, love that. Love how that sort of background as well. It's a little bit different because this almost looks like little leaves as well. Okay, all right, just a signature then. Let's put that in there. And we're done. So, okay, there you go. Whether you colour it in with colours, whether you watercolour it, or whether you go just with graphite. And yeah, that's a job done. And Chris, yes, I am back at Hobby Maker on Monday. I have 2 shows. Can't exactly remember the times. But yeah, if you're out and about or if you're watching TV, then I'm on. That'd be lovely. Yeah, if you send some pictures in. Certainly of the masks and things that you're all starting to get, but other things as well. So there might be something a bit different there you want to have a look at, but you know, I'll leave that for next week. So have a lovely afternoon, have a lovely weekend, take care everybody, and I will catch you soon. Okay, bye.